and in all Europe. Indeed, it was highly appreciated to get an invitation for an appointment to drink tea further on. And also in the normal society, tea was now acknowledged, as we see in a little comment by the composer Humini.
It's music that makes my living, but it's tea that makes my day.
In the 18th century, the scientists of Europe found out about the healthy effects of tea. So listen up. There is a doctor from the court of Neustrelitz who wrote in a medical journal of 1770. His name is Christian Wilhelm Vervoort.
When it comes to Chinese tea, I have to mention that its use is not only a matter of exotism from the Far East, as it is with the use of Chinese porcelain, but more a matter of health. The fermented leaves, when brewed up with hot water, make a green, greasy smelling potion of light bitter taste and soft ease when drunken. The effect this drink has on the consumer deeply depends on the amount of time the leaves are working their powers in the hot water. If brewed for a short time, the taste is light and almost sweet. It stimulates the mind and lifts the blood pressure. You feel awake and of clear mind. So it's useful for people with lethargic syndromes, insomnia, depressions. But when left to stew for a longer time, the effect is completely different. The potion is more bitter and much darker in color. It now slows the body down, eases the blood flowing, works against headaches and sleeplessness, helps the digestion and darkens a too excited mind. You can imagine for which kind of patients it is useful then.
We Chinese people, of course, we know about the healthy effects of tea, but we mostly love to drink it in company and maybe sing a little song for our lady, our beloved lady, Science. Yes, Xangxi, yes, Xangxi, in your looks I find the charms by which my heart betrayed. Then let not your disdain unbind the prisoner that your eyes have made. Yes, Xangxi, yes, Xangxi, in your looks I find the charms by which my heart betrayed. Then let not your disdain unbind the prisoner that your eyes have made. She that in love makes no defense wounds ever with the surest dart. Beauty may captivate the sense, but kindness only gains the heart. She that in love makes least defense wounds ever with the surest dart. Beauty may captivate the sense, but kindness only gains the heart. We Chinese, we love the philosophers. Let's hear what a famous philosopher of 18th century, Voltaire, was writing about tea.
The only thing that lifts my temper is an intelligent conversation and maybe a cup of tea.
But let's return to Dr. Verpoorten and see what else he wrote in his medical journal.
You can also use tea to strengthen a weak person by adding milk and honey. Then the potion gets a creamy texture and its bitter taste is no longer mentionable. You can also easily mix the tea leaves with other healthy herbs like mint or chamomile, which is not a problem of impairment of the effect of each herb. All medicinal uses work well together. So Chinese tea is good companion to all the other drugs. Nowadays, it is also used to ease the sharp taste of rum. But as it is consumed mostly too much in this combination, its use for health is no longer mentionable.
I don't know about these rum, but perhaps these people prefer rum instead of tea. So maybe we leave them alone with rum or sparkling wine or whatever they like to drink, and we make last Chinese bread.